reality can be whatever I want.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about the direction that Apex Legends is going in terms of meta and what we can be looking forward to in changes in the future, along with what's being planned for it. We're also going to go ahead and give out 55 bucks today. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. But now let's talk about what's going on. Over the last couple seasons, Apex Legends and Respawn have accidentally showed us in dev streams a lot of the new weapons coming to the game of Apex. We saw our first look at the Nemesis AR. We also saw the MKA-00, which doesn't actually seem to be coming to the game anytime soon. But now there's a brand new leak, and this is coming from Dexerto, who was nice enough to actually have the video posted on their website along with the news article detailing everything. And we're going to break down the gameplay and what's coming next. Now, the first one I'm actually going to go over is going to be the Nemesis AR, and this was first leaked in a dev stream back in, I believe, season 10. It originally used the 301 model as a placeholder, but now we get to see it in its full glory and how it kind of works. It even has a charge up system that we've been hearing about, although they could actually be cooldowns if it's fired too rapidly. That's what it most likely seems, although it doesn't seem functional in the gameplay right now. It's important to note that the reason they most likely use the 301 model is because this thing has almost no recoil. It's so easy to fire. This is what we will most likely see as the next item coming into the game of Apex Legends for season 13, because it's the only one with a fully rendered model and seems pretty much ready to go, but there are a ton of other ones to talk about that we'll see in later seasons. The most interesting one I actually saw was called the Scropion CBO, and it uses the flatline placeholder, so we can assume that this is some form of AR as well, but it actually uses arrow as its ammo types. This thing looks like an absolute beast because it does about 306 damage with a mag. It'll be very interesting to see how this actually gets balanced and put into the game, but overall it's the most unique and interesting weapon I've seen since the Bocek bow. Now, one that everyone has pretty much heard of at this point is the Maelstrom LMG. This is basically a counter to the Rampage LMG that uses heavy ammo. This one will use light ammo, and oh my god, does this thing fire fast. If you look at the fire rate, it has about 55 rounds. We do also know that if you take down an opponent, there is supposed to be a +5 added to the ammo stack of that weapon. Honestly, I thought this would come actually before the Nemesis AR, but due to the fact that a lot of people still complain about the Rampage being overpowered, the Spitfire being overpowered, it's going to be a while, I believe, until they have an LMG well balanced to come to the game, or they have something to counter that. Next up was the second most interesting behind the Scropion to me, and that is the Fanatic, which is going to be an energy weapon. And as you can see here, you can actually dual wield it akimbo style, which means that we are also going to have a little bit of a problem with those cheaters that run around and dual wield and hack in the PC lobbies. That's basically been built into the game since it first came out, and we said, oh, we'll just remove that ability. But now that they actually have a new type of weapon coming in that dual wield specifically, it's going to be very hard to remove that, but hopefully they figure it out. Overall, it looks pretty cool. It looks like it has a charge up, and it looks like it actually comes dual wield. They don't have to have one in one hand and one in the other. So you'll be able to carry the Fanatic, which will come defaulted in akimbo mode, and then you can also have a secondary like the Nemesis shown here. This is also pretty far out, as it is also using an RE45 model and doesn't have one of its own, although the animations do look pretty sick. And the last one is something that we've never actually heard of before, and that's the Gemini. It uses the R99 as a placeholder, so this will be an energy type SMG, similar to the Prowler or the R99, but it packs way more of a punch, doing a total of over 230 damage per hitting with a full clip. But it's important to note that there's no extended mag on this whatsoever. This one is still probably very far off in development, as we've never even heard of any internal leak, no data mined files. There's absolutely never been any known information about this before. It's just coming out now, so it's probably very, very far backlogged. Right now, it remains to be seen on whether or not these changes will help you hit a 20 bomb, but what can help is picking up some glitch energy. I recommend personally the Sour Bomb. It's my favorite, and you can even get the beginner's pack, which is going on sale right now for $9.95, and you can use code ThordanSmash to get 25% off, and it helps support the channel and make great content as we always try to do. And until next time, legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.